Good morning and welcome to Full Circle Ozarks.
Hey friends, welcome back to Full Circle Ozarks. I think I have a treat for you today. I hope so anyway. At least it's going to be fun for me. I trust it's going to be fun for you too. We're going to be spending some more time in the sawmill, kind of the sawmill shed area. See in the background here from my previous video, I was sawing this oak up. Some have asked what kind of oak that is. That's actually post oak. I probably should have posted that in the video, so my apologies for that. I'm not always good at identifying the trees up front, but that was indeed post oak. So on the sawmill, where I stopped the last video, I left 2 Kents there. I'm going to go ahead and get those sawed up this morning. But before I do, I've got to change the blade on the sawmill. It had begun to get a little bit dull. So we're going to be doing that here in just a moment. Then we're going to get this lumber off out of the way, and then we're going to move on to a couple other projects here at the mill. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay. I think you better go grab my gloves for this one. Be right back. I've already taken the tension off the blade. But it looks like I might need to loosen it just a little bit more here. There we go. Just set that one there for a moment. Now on this particular mill, I think the manual uses the word proud, so the back of the blade should be just a little bit proud of the pulleys there. So feels pretty good there. Feels pretty good there. Get this blade out of the way so I can walk around there. Let me make sure you can see what I'm doing right over here. And this is for the folks that have never seen this done before. It's got on the tensioner here, you kind of tighten it up just kind of where you feel it kind of snug there. Once I feel it kind of snug, I'll stop. I'm going to come back around here just to make sure it's still proud the way I want it to be. Now the back slid back there, so we'll pull it back. Yeah, that looks good. Then I come back over here And I normally start with 2.5 turns. So there's a half, 1, half, 2.5. Once I get that, I can just come over here, give it a few spins here. Make sure it's going to track okay. Fill again back there. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. We just button it back up. There you have it. The blade's changed. We're ready. It's already tensioned up, and we're ready to slide it back down and start milling. I thought it'd probably be easier to get some of these 2x6s off that already got milled. So there's 2 right here. If you'll notice this one here, hopefully you can see it, kind of got a bad spot on it there. So I won't get a full 7 foot out of this one. So I just got to show you this. That is some pretty wood. Now this is, you look at the thickness, and that's about 3/8 of an inch. But just wanted to show you what the sawmill can do. I had to go ahead and take about 3/8 off when I was milling this log to get everything squared the way I wanted it. But that is some beautiful wood. And that leaves me with 3 slabs right here that I need to edge up here in just a moment and get the 2x6s out of them. So I think I'm about ready to saw. Let's see here. You should be able to see this bad spot in this one here. So I'm going to flip this one, and so we'll have this on the bottom here. And then I'll look at this one. I think the first cut probably will be okay. I think I like that okay now. Had to make sure everything was out of the way. Friends, that's some beautiful lumber. And I'm left with a couple of 1x6s I'll do something with. That one's kind of got a bad end on it. I raised these up about 5 inches. This one, I need to be about 10.25 inches off the bunk. What I'm going to do, there's a little area, bad area here. I want to cut right below that. And then I see a pretty good knot here and a bad spot there. So I'm believing that I can go from here down and get another good 2x6 out of there. That's my plan. Let's see how it turns out. As you can see, folks, there's the area I wanted to get under. So that measurement worked out good. We'll throw that aside. Flip this over. I'm going to flip it around so you'll be able to see it a little bit better. Okay, so there's that bad spot. I should be able to go down 6 inches, do a good cut there, end up with another nice 2x6 there. Hopefully when I measure here, it'll be right on 6 inches. Perfect, perfect. Turn around so maybe you can see it better. 6 inches exactly. That's what I wanted. This turned out here to be a 2x4. You put the 2x4 in the back. There's not going to be a lot of good wood in it down here, but I can get a short 2x6 out of here for some of the other work that I want to be doing. So I still want to saw it. I need to be about 8 inches off the bunk. As you can see, there's not a lot of good quality wood in this. Turn it around here. Got a bad spot there, but I got some nice wood there, making legs and so forth that I'm going to be working on. So it is what it is. I don't like to waste it. But folks, this has that log cut up. Again, look at the previous video and you'll see where I set this big log on there. And you can look over there. I'll turn the camera around just a moment and give you a good count. Well, folks, Let me give you a good count here. Again, I didn't saw all of these today. Part of them was on the previous video, so make sure you go check that video out. That's also where I used my custom log turner to turn this big log. I think you'll find that interesting. But that one log produced all of these 2x6s. Let's do a quick count here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 2x6s. I think that's pretty good from a little portable Woodland Mills HM126 Sawmill. I think that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to set these over out of the way and get them stacked, and I'll be right back with you, and we're going to look at a couple of more projects that I want to get done. Well, folks, while I'm down at the mill area, I want to take care of one other small project. If you'll notice, on my previous video, I had used this winch to turn my logs. That worked out extremely well. What I'd done, I used to have a 1,200-pound winch when I first built this log turner. I had a 1,200-pound winch, and in my previous video, I replaced the 1,200-pound with a 3,500-pound winch because I knew I was going to be dealing with some bigger logs. The 1,200-pound just didn't have enough oomph. So I got that done. So make sure you check the previous video out so you can see that this winch in action for turning logs. It worked out beautifully. I really like it. And right now where I have this hanging, this is kind of a temporary location, so I figure out exactly what I'm going to do on the sawmill shed. But I have a small screw in here that I just put up here, and I saw where the screws begin to bend because this is a little bit heavier. So I'm just going to replace this screw with a bigger bolt until I figure out exactly how I'm going to totally enclose this, if I want to enclose it. I'll talk about that enclosing in just a moment, but let me go ahead and get this swapped out. Just so you can see, right here is a screw that I was holding that up, and right here is what I'm replacing it with. So yeah, I don't feel that one bended at all when I put the winch up there. So that's a good thing. That'd be a good place for it for right now. And what I mean for right now, I'm leaning a little bit toward putting a cement floor in this. So that's one thing. That's one thing that I'm thinking I'm going to end up doing. I need to bring the floor up just a little bit. So by bringing it up with cement about 4 inches on a slab, that will put me some gravel in here before. That'll give me about a 6-inch lift. If you would have noticed, and again, you got to go back and watch that previous video when I was bringing that big log in. Here in front of the mill is kind of downhill, and it doesn't show up very good on the camera, but you'll see it, my tractor coming in kind of downhill with that log. So I think I'm going to go ahead and bring this up a little bit more. And when I actually done the excavating for this and leveled this spot out, I had that in the back of my mind. I thought, well, let me try it and see. I still haven't decided for sure. I may just bring some gravel in and bring it up that way. The thing I don't like about gravel when you get sawdust is it's kind of hard to get the sawdust out of the gravel. You can kind of blow part of it out without taking the gravel out. So anyway, I still got to make a decision on that. But one of the things that I do need to do, I'm going to go ahead and box this wall here in, and I'm going to go ahead and box that wall over there in, and the back 2 walls. That will be the east and the west walls. I will get those boxed in. I'm still thinking about from here down to the next post, it's 18 feet. I'm still thinking about making some sliding doors. Give me your thoughts. Would a couple of 9-foot doors work? Make them where they would slide. That way I can still open this up on the back side if I need to bring in a big log on the back side or the front side. Also, I just like in the summertime, I like to be able to open them up and have a lot of air movement. So I may do the same thing on this side here, that side there, and on the ends, I may end up doing something similar. I may put two doors that just kind of swing open. They'll be on hinges. They probably will not be sliding. That way I can always pull my sawmill in and out as need be. So anyway, I still got some things I want to think through and figure out exactly how I want to do it down here at the sawmill shed. But I'm so happy with what we've got so far. It's been a blessing. Well, folks, this is a good time to end this video. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching our channel. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Click that like button, click that notification bell. That way you're notified the next time I publish a video. I currently publish every Tuesday and every Thursday. So that's my publishing schedule, at least for now. So anyway, take care, God bless, and I will see you again on the next Full Circle Ozarks.